A viral hook. What is it really? It's a promise. It's the first sentence of the story you're telling. In a world overflowing with messages, your voice can easily get lost, drowned out, ignored. A hook is your lifeline. It's the single most crucial element that determines if someone stops scrolling, if they lean in, if they decide to give you their most precious commodity, their attention. Think of it as the brightly colored lure in a vast ocean of content. It needs to shine, it needs to intrigue, it needs to be irresistible, otherwise the fish just swim by, oblivious to the amazing bait you're offering. Your message, no matter how brilliant, remains unseen. Why are these hooks so essential? Because attention is the new currency. We live in an attention economy. Everyone is vying for a sliver of it. Your audience is bombarded constantly from every direction. They've developed sophisticated filters. They decide in milliseconds whether something is worth their time. A powerful hook bypasses these filters. It acts as a shortcut to their interest. It's the difference between your idea spreading like wildfire or fizzling out before it even has a chance to ignite. Without a strong hook, your marketing efforts, your content, your very message might as well be invisible. It's the key that unlocks the door to engagement and sharing. The magic of a truly viral hook lies in its ability to connect instantly. It's not just about being loud or shocking. It's about being relevant. It's about understanding the unspoken desires, fears, or curiosities of your audience. A great hook whispers, "This is for you." It makes the reader or viewer feel understood. It suggests that what follows will provide value, entertainment, or a solution they've been searching for. It's an invitation to a conversation, a journey, an experience. This initial connection, this first handshake, sets the tone for everything that follows. It builds trust and anticipation, making people eager to discover more of what you have to share with them. Consider the alternative: a weak hook, a bland statement, a generic opening. It's like a limp handshake, forgettable, uninspiring. It tells the audience that you don't truly value their time or that you haven't put enough thought into how to engage them effectively. In the digital realm, there are no second chances for first impressions. Your hook is that first impression. It's your one shot to make them pause, to make them care, to make them click, watch, or read further. Mastering the art of the hook isn't just a skill, it's a fundamental necessity for anyone who wants their story to be heard in today's crowded world. It's about making people choose your story. Pattern interrupts are your secret weapon against mental autopilot. People scroll, they skim. Their brains are excellent at filtering out the familiar. To grab attention, you must break their pattern. You need to present something unexpected, something that makes them stop and say, "Wait, what was that?" This could be a surprising visual, an unusual sound, a question that challenges their assumptions, or a statement that goes against conventional wisdom. For instance, instead of "learn how to save money," try "why your budget is secretly making you broke." The jolt from the unexpected forces a moment of active processing. That moment is your window of opportunity to draw them in. There are many types of pattern interrupts. Visual interrupts are powerful. Think a sudden change in color scheme, an animated element appearing unexpectedly, or an image that defies logic. Auditory interrupts, like a distinct sound effect or a sudden silence in a video, can be equally effective. Cognitive interrupts challenge thinking. Everything you know about topic is wrong, or you can use a formatting interrupt, like a single very short sentence after several long ones, or a sudden shift in tone. The goal is to create a small, surprising jolt. This jolt snaps the viewer out of their passive consumption mode and makes their brain pay attention. Curious about why the established pattern was so abruptly broken, psychological triggers, on an even deeper level, compel engagement because they tap into fundamental human emotions and motivations. These aren't just tricks, they are an understanding of what makes people tick. Triggers like fear of missing out, of making a mistake, desire for gain, for acceptance, for solutions, or curiosity, the need to know more, are incredibly potent. When your hook hints at alleviating a fear, fulfilling a desire, or satisfying a deep-seated curiosity, it's almost impossible for people to ignore. For example, the one mistake that costs 90% of new investors their savings taps into the fear of loss, compelling them to learn more to avoid that fate. These triggers work because they are hardwired into our brains. Social proof is another powerful trigger. Join 10,000 others who transform their mornings with this simple trick. This implies safety in numbers and a proven benefit. Authority also works. A Harvard psychologist reveals the secret to lasting happiness. We are conditioned to respect and listen to perceived experts. Scarcity, limited spots available, or urgency, offer ends tonight, creates a fear of missing out, prompting immediate action. By understanding and ethically leveraging these psychological levers, your hooks can transform from simple attention grabbers into powerful motivators for deeper engagement and interaction. Curiosity gaps are the irresistible itch your audience just has to scratch. You create a curiosity gap by teasing information, hinting at a secret, or posing a question without immediately providing the answer. The human brain craves closure. It dislikes unresolved puzzles. When you present a gap in knowledge, you create a tension that compels the audience to seek the missing piece. For example, they laughed when I sat down at the piano, but when I started to play, and I said, this classic hook makes you desperate to know what happened next. The key is to provide just enough information to pique interest, but not so much that the answer is obvious or the mystery is solved too soon. To create effective curiosity gaps, start by identifying something your audience doesn't know but would find valuable or intriguing. Then frame your hook in a way that highlights this missing information. The biggest lie the fitness industry tells you about weight loss immediately makes you question what you believe and creates a desire to uncover this supposed deception. Another technique is to hint at a surprising outcome or an unexpected connection. How this one common household item can actually double your Wi-Fi speed. The more specific and relatable the implied benefit or revelation, the stronger the pull of curiosity. Remember, the goal is to make them to know more, to click, to watch, to read. Power words are the fuel that ignites your hooks. These are words that evoke strong emotions, create vivid imagery, or suggest urgency and importance. They're not just adjectives, they are catalysts for action. Words like secret, shocking, instantly proven, guaranteed, ultimate, free, or new can dramatically increase the impact of your hook. Sprinkling these words strategically can transform a dull statement into a compelling call to attention. For instance, instead of good tips for saving time, try unlock these 7 secret hacks to instantly reclaim hours of your day. The difference in persuasive power is immediately apparent. Incorporating power words effectively means understanding their subtle nuances and the emotions they trigger. Don't just stuff them in, use them to enhance the core message of your hook. If you're promising a solution, words like effortless, simple, or step-by-step can be very effective. If you're revealing something surprising, use unbelievable, hidden, or exposed. The goal is to choose words that resonate with your target audience and amplify the pattern, interrupt, psychological trigger, or curiosity gap you're employing. A well-chosen power word can be the single element that elevates your hook from merely interesting to utterly irresistible, compelling, immediate interaction. Proven hook structures provide a reliable starting point for crafting your viral messages. These templates work because they inherently incorporate elements like curiosity, benefit, or social proof. One classic structure is the how to achieve desired outcome without common pain point. Example, how to write captivating emails without sounding salesy. This immediately addresses a goal and a fear. Another is the number adjective mistakes people make when doing specific actions. Example, the 3 costly mistakes people make when buying their first home. This creates urgency and positions your content as a solution to avoid errors. These structures are blueprints for attention. Other effective structures include the question hook. Are you still struggling with problem? This directly engages the audience and makes them reflect on their own situation. The secret revealed hook. The secret to achieving desired outcome is finally revealed. This plays heavily on curiosity and the promise of exclusive knowledge. The before and after hook: she went from undesirable state to desirable state by doing this one thing. This showcases transformation and offers hope. The power of these structures lies in their predictability and grabbing attention because they are built upon known psychological principles. They offer a shortcut to crafting compelling openings. A/B testing is crucial. You think you've crafted the perfect hook, but assumptions can be costly. A/B testing or split testing allows you to compare 2 or more versions of your hook to see which one performs better. You show version A to one segment of your audience and version B to another similar segment. Then you measure the results. Click-through rates, watch time, engagement. This data-driven approach removes guesswork. It tells you definitively what resonates most with your audience. Perhaps a hook emphasizing fear outperforms one emphasizing curiosity for a particular topic. Only testing will reveal this truth. The process for A/B testing hooks is straightforward. First, define what better performance means for you, for example, higher click-through rate. Create 2 distinct variations of your hook, Hook A and Hook B, changing only one key element if possible, like the primary power word or the angle of the curiosity gap. Use a platform that allows for A/B testing. Many email marketing services, ad platforms, and website plugins offer this. Run the test for a statistically significant period, ensuring enough people see each version. Analyze the results, implement the winner, then test again. Continuous testing and refinement are the path to consistently powerful hooks. It's an iterative journey, not a one-time fix. This dedication separates good marketers from great ones.